Dressed in women's silk pajamas is 19-year-old Tedd Burr. He sits up in bed intently reading King's Row, a novel by Henry Bellamann. Kitty, I don't know where I'd be without you. There she is, when I tell you. Aware of their presence, Ted slowly tilts his head and elongates his neck to appear more feminine as he's typing. Wow, she's a looker. Henry, look over there. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Yes, but she only teases and seduces. Ultimately, she cannot truly satisfy a man. Taxi! Taxi! Betty, I think you can vouch for everything I'm saying. You know the cruelties of men. You've had more than your share of heartache. True, but I've also had more than my share of fun. Warner Brothers called again this week. They're getting anxious about the sequel. King's Row's box office is booming. Word is going around at the shops that a man is wanting to ask you out on a date. Ted gulps. But I don't hang around at the shops. I don't give anyone that sort of impression. I don't even know who this person is. Shh. Well, you continue to have an irregular heartbeat. That's not good. I'm sorry, Ted. You brought this upon yourself. But, Major Sir, I can't help it. I do my work. I mind my own business. You can help it! My advice to you is either be a woman or be a man. But for God's sakes, pick one. I've got a news flash for you, Henry. Hitler also frolics with men. Oh, come now. How do you know? I have my sources. The theater marquee is lit up with King's Row, starring Ann Sheridan, Claude Rains, Robert Cummings, and Ronald Reagan. Say, kid, you must be the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. May I walk you home, miss? Sally Venable, the teacher, sniffs her perfumed handkerchief and looks at the clock. He glances at the naked men walking to and from the showers. He catches sight of a younger man, handsome, with a good physique. Before you were born, I prayed and prayed that I would have a girl. I wanted a daughter so much. The doctor thought I should get more exercise. We all should get more exercise. Unfortunately, we have too much work to do. Kitty, is your concern for me or for you? I am absolutely shocked how Madame French carries on with the gardener so brazenly out in the tool shed while her husband is lying on his deathbed. Henry enters and moves to the trough. He looks over at the young man. Henry, failure is not something with which we want to become acquainted now, is it? Yes, I will marry you. She can't marry you. She's not a nurse. So what do you think? How would you like me to respond? To its form or content? to its meaning. Can I help you? Yes, I'd like to make an appointment to have my portrait taken.